I love the wide variety of things that we get to see in nephrology. We get to follow kids that are born with kidney problems, that we get to follow through the course of their life, seeing everybody as they grow up.
Pediatric Nephrology is a 3-year fellowship. Our first year is mostly clinical, and then the second and third year are what we call the research years.
One of the most important things is to establish first where they want to take their research career, and then based on that decision, we decide how we get the right mentors, the right processes, and the right goals and timelines in place in order to achieve that goal.
We really try and meet every fellow where they're at and design an academic program that meets them and their needs.
I want our fellows to have enough exposure on the clinical side that they are able to take care of patients in any setting.
I love the range of patients that we get to take care of and the range of different conditions that we get to treat.
As one of the largest centers in Indianapolis, we take care of the entire state.
Our patients are very complicated and very complex, so our fellows really are able to get comfortable with a wide breadth of pediatric nephrology.
Having the privilege to take care of them and their family is a privilege that I'm very happy to have here at Riley.
From a pediatric nephrology standpoint, we have one of the bigger research faculty bodies in the country. There's so many opportunities, they're endless in terms of research and education. They're publishing papers every year. All of our fellows are extremely productive. They work their tails off, but they're also in a really strong, supportive environment that help them succeed and excel in that.
We balance the clinical and research rigor and experience and breadth and depth they get with a lot of flexibility and individuality.
The beautiful thing about our program is that we're not fellow dependent, but instead our call schedule is based on the educational needs of our fellow.
We have many activatable pathways. If a fellow's ever feeling overwhelmed, needs a break, we don't have an overwhelming call schedule.
When they are not on call and they are not on service, we still all function. They have plenty of clinical exposure, but they also have time away from work as well, which is really important. I think the best thing a fellowship can do is prepare somebody to be the pediatric nephrologist they need to be and not to be a one-size-fits-all sort of model. We have put a lot of work into making sure that our trainees are well-rounded and well-balanced.
The main reason I chose Riley over any other place was the people. And that's really what made them a standout place, is that I knew I would be working with awesome people who I knew I could call and ask questions to, and I knew that they had wonderful hearts to provide great care for our patients.
I came here for the incredible clinical exposure and breadth and depth that people get here for experience.
I think Indianapolis does not get its proper appreciation for the great city that it is. It's kind of like a hidden gem.
Indy has all the things that you want from a city without a lot of the hassles of a bigger city.
Good food scene, good sports, art scene. There's a part of the city that's probably for everyone, whether you want to be downtown in the city itself, live in a suburb, live out in the country.
I have been pleasantly surprised by Indianapolis, and I'm happy here. On the horizon for our fellowship is the ability to establish what you want fellowship to look like for you. So we are hoping to establish tracks in fellowship where each fellow can decide what's important to them and they can head down that track. Our goal is to assist you in going down the proper track for the career that you want.
I think for every trainee I work with, the intellectual curiosity and remembering that learning doesn't stop when you exit fellowship. Research is going to be part of what you do, no matter what you do when you leave. Not every fellow needs the same skills. Not every fellow needs the same coursework or preparation. So we find that really adapting what a fellow needs to where they're headed after they finish fellowship is the best way to meet everybody where they're at. And that learning really is something that is a journey we get to do every single day in medicine.